On January 20th, 2025, a pivotal moment in American history will take place. Donald Trump will be sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. This marks the beginning of his second term, after serving as president from 2017 to 2021. The inauguration ceremony, held in front of the Capitol in Washington, D.C., is a powerful symbol of the peaceful transfer of power, a cornerstone of American democracy. This year, January 20th coincides with Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a national holiday honoring the civil rights icon. Donald Trump remains one of the most polarizing figures in American politics. His return to the White House has sparked both excitement among his supporters and concern among his critics. The question on many minds now is, what will his second presidency mean for the United States and the world? Trump's domestic agenda is expected to reflect many of the priorities from his first term. He has promised to restore what he calls law and order, strengthen border security, and crack down on illegal immigration. One of his most debated proposals is a renewed push for stricter immigration policies, including the construction of additional border walls and the deployment of more federal resources to combat illegal crossings. Critics argue that these measures could exacerbate humanitarian challenges at the border, while supporters believe they are essential for protecting national security. Turning to foreign policy, Trump's ambitions are no less bold. He has vowed to end the war in Ukraine within 24 hours of taking office, a claim that has drawn both hope and skepticism. While his critics question whether such a complex conflict can be resolved so quickly, his supporters see his negotiation skills as a potential game changer. Trump has also voiced strong opinions on NATO, insisting that member nations increase their defense spending to 5% of their GDP. This would be a massive shift, particularly for European countries, and could strain alliances that have been the backbone of Western security for decades. In addition, Trump has made headlines with his interest in regions like Greenland and the Panama Canal. He views both as strategically vital to American interests and has hinted at taking aggressive steps to secure control over these areas. Such actions could provoke significant international tensions and redefine the U.S.'s role on the global stage. Economic policy under Trump is expected to return to his America First agenda. During his first term, he implemented tariffs and trade barriers aimed at protecting American industries, particularly from competition with China. While these policies won him support in manufacturing regions, they also led to trade disputes that affected global markets. Should he pursue a similar path, it could create challenges for countries like Germany and others in the European Union, which depend heavily on exports. However, Trump's supporters argue that his policies have the potential to revitalize the U.S. economy by boosting domestic manufacturing and creating jobs. They point to the low unemployment rates and economic growth during his first term as evidence of his success. At the same time, opponents warn that his approach could isolate the U.S. from key trading partners and escalate global trade tensions. Beyond policies, Trump's leadership style will once again shape the political landscape. Known for his unfiltered communication and use of social media, his presidency is likely to remain as unpredictable as ever. While some admire his directness and ability to connect with his base, others criticize him for deepening political divisions within the country. Ultimately, the impact of Trump's second term will depend on a variety of factors, including his ability to work with Congress, the state of global affairs, and the resilience of democratic institutions in the U.S. Whether you see his presidency as a chance for renewal or a cause for concern, one thing is certain. The next 4 years under Donald Trump will be closely watched by people around the world.